On his first night in prison, he was placed among over 100 hardened criminals. As a quiet and honest man, he tried to remain composed, but his cellmate Blake was already on the verge of tears. New inmates were often targeted by gangs. If they sensed weakness, they would torment you mercilessly on the very first night. Hearing Blake's cries of pain, Jacob realized he had to toughen up or become the next victim. The prison housed 3 major gangs: the dominant local gang, the Mexican gang, and the street gang. Each member carried homemade weapons. To survive, Jacob sought protection from the local gang, but as he approached them, he accidentally bumped into another inmate. With everyone watching, Jacob knew he had to retaliate. Showing weakness would invite more abuse. He threw a powerful punch, continuing until guards intervened with tear gas. This display caught the attention of the local gang's lieutenant.
Fish has heart.
A few days later, after being released from solitary confinement, Jacob was approached by a gang member nicknamed Shotgun. He introduced Jacob to the gang's lieutenant, who had already investigated Jacob's background. Before his incarceration, Jacob was a stockbroker with a loving wife and son. However, a distracted moment while driving led to a fatal accident, killing a friend in the back seat. This mistake landed him in prison. The lieutenant understood Jacob's desire for protection. In this brutal environment, survival without gang affiliation was nearly impossible, but there were conditions.
You'll get your fucking hands dirty like the rest of us. Or you can go back to seeing how that lone wolf shit works out for you, money man.
To ensure his safety and the hope of reuniting with his family, Jacob agreed to smuggle contraband for the gang. He would claim he couldn't hide the items internally, then discreetly retrieve them during yard time the next day. After handing them over to Shotgun, his task was complete, but things escalated. The gang discovered a snitch among them. Jacob, having never committed violence, was ordered to eliminate the informant.
The only thing that matters is you getting home to your family in one piece.
Hesitant and trembling, Jacob clutched a knife. When the informant exited his cell, Jacob's accomplice grabbed him, dragging him back inside. With limited time, Jacob had no choice. He stabbed repeatedly until the man stopped breathing. Removing his prison uniform, Jacob walked out of the cell. From that moment, there was no turning back. The man who once had a happy family and career was gone, replaced by a hardened gang member.